Back here on Big 12 Today on Big 12 Radio and on Big 12 Studios. Ari Temkin on the end. I'm James Westling, joined now by Arizona freshman Peat. How does it feel to get the win over UCF and advance one more day in Kansas City in this tournament?
No, it feels really good. To get a win in the Big 12 is always special, because it's the best conference in basketball.
Have you ever been on a team with this much talent?
I've been on a lot of good teams, especially with USA basketball. So
True, but
I think so for sure.
There's so many good players that are two-way players in this team.
Yeah,
it's just waves of you guys.
Yeah, no, it's really special. Everybody plays together. Everybody likes each other. It's a really close team.
How you guys are a physical team, and it's cultural, obviously. How does that take me through and you come into this program? How does Tommy Lloyd run the program to get such a physical team?
Just a lot of kudos to our strength coach, Chris Rounds. He really got us right this summer. And then coach always wants us to play with force. So, yeah.
You battled some injuries this last month of the season. People can't see it, but you're all wrapped up here sitting with us just after the last game was completed. How are you feeling in terms of your health, and what steps are you taking with the strength and conditioning staff and medical team to make sure that you're 100% for the NCAA tournament?
Just recovering after every game, every practice. There's some practices where I have to take off, just to get my body right. But it's been really good. We have really good athletic trainers, and J-Rock and Rounds have been getting me right, and my body feels good.
Are you feeling as good as you were a couple of months ago, or is it still kind of a gradual you're getting there type thing?
I feel pretty good, honestly, out there. Yeah.
Look pretty good. Rebounding is obviously a huge key for Arizona. Is that just ingrained from the start in terms of rebounding and how to rebounding discipline? And who are the rebounders that you watch and look up to?
Definitely Tobe. He's our best rebounder. I think he's the best rebounder in the country. So he's a dog on the glass.
What does he do? How does he do it?
I don't know. You got to ask him. He just goes and gets it.
What's this art of the rebound? Take me through that.
I feel like he's just always in the right spot, honestly, and he's so physical and strong. He's moving guys out the way. Sometimes me and him fight over rebounds. I'm like, you got it, bro. I'm gonna just run the floor.
Yeah, we actually we did ask him about a month ago. He joined us on our show, and he kind of said the same thing, that he just always seems to be in the right spot.
Yeah, he just got a knack for the ball, for sure.
And today against UCF, you guys had offensive rebounds on almost half of your missed shots. So how does that help you? Is number one, you're one of the guys that's grabbing a lot of those offensive rebounds, but also just to know that those other guys have your back, and that if the first shot doesn't go in, there's a good chance you're going to get another opportunity.
I would just say, that's winning basketball. Getting offensive rebounds, you get more possessions, getting layups or getting fouled on your rebounds. That's just winning basketball, and it's helped us a lot. It's been a good formula for us.
One of the things that Tommy Lloyd was just talking about in the interview was, how sometimes there are certain environments where, maybe it's, especially early in the tournament, potentially where, you got to kind of create your own energy because there's not a ton of crowd energy. Did you feel that? And how, going through this experience for the first time for you, how did you feel trying to kind of feed off yourself as opposed to the crowd?
No, you definitely feel that for sure. You just got to have that energy, play with emotion. Our bench needs to be a little bit better with our energy. And same with the players on the floor. We need to be better with our energy, and we're going to take that to the next game and be better with that.
Because you're used to crazy big crowds and loud environments. McKell Center gets wild. You play in different cities. There's lots of Arizona fans, so it must be kind of jarring to play in a building that's a little bit more quiet than you're used to.
I'm sure it'll be better tomorrow, especially with Iowa State. They're so close to here. They're going to have a lot of fans. So.
It'll be a lot of red, but I don't know if it'll be for you guys.
I think that'll create energy.
For
sure.
I was going to say, does that motivate you guys? You're the highest seed. You're going to be a 1 seed in the NCAA tournament. But if there was something to motivate you to play even better here in KC, can you use that as we're kind of the underdog in terms of at least the crowd that's going to be there?
No, it definitely could help us for sure, but I feel like every game we got to bring our own motivation, and we lacked that a little bit today. I thought we came out the gate pretty well, and then kind of got comfortable a little bit. We can't do that, especially in the tournament, These Cinderella stories happen, so we got to be smart with that.
Yeah, was that the biggest thing? Because you guys were up 34-8, and then all of a sudden we look up and it's 12, and UCF had a chance to get it to single digits. Was it just kind of you felt like you took your foot off the gas pedal for a bit?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of that, and also, credit to UCF. They're a really good team. So, teams are going to make runs, and I thought we did a good job, though, at answering those runs.
Mm-hmm.
They say the NCAA tournament, like those games feel different. Obviously, this is not the NCAA tournament, but like, do these games feel different than the regular season?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a stepping stone to the NCAA tournament. These are games that are going to get us prepared for them, especially, again, playing in the Big 12, best conference in basketball.
Yeah, and back to back. I mean, like, you basically have an Elite Eight game tomorrow.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
Iowa State's 7.
Yeah.
You guys are 2, 3. Whatever, 2. So like, that's crazy to think. In the semifinals, not even for the conference championship, you're playing the 7 overall team in the country.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's an Elite Eight game.
Yeah, for sure. And a really good team.
Talking with Arizona freshman Koa Peat. Koa had 12 points, 4 rebounds, a couple of assists in Arizona's win over UCF at the Big 12 tournament. How long have you known Braden Burries, and what's that relationship like? You're both freshmen. You're both playing like seniors now this time of year. So take us through that.
Nah, that's my boy. We're always hanging out. I've known him since 7th, 8th grade. We used to play each other, made hoops. So that's been my guy since 8th grade, and that's like a brother to me now. So that's my boy for sure.
Yeah, how cool is it to be on this ride with him?
That's special for sure. That's my guy. Both want to be, in the NBA next year. We both got the same aspirations. We're always in the gym together, and he's a really special dude. That's my guy for sure.
Yeah.
Are you guys are you soaking up these moments that you guys have together in the postseason, knowing that, like you said, you're going to be in the NBA next year and probably on 2 different teams? Like, this is kind of that last ride in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I mean, that's my guy. After every practice, he's over at my house. We're playing the game together in the hotel room. Last night we was in the game. We was on the game, playing the game all night almost. So, that's my boy, and he's always going to be my boy.
And then the other thing I want to ask you about is there's like a dozen Peat family members that have played professionally in some capacity. How many of your family members attend home games versus live in the area in Tucson, maybe are here in Kansas City? Just all that athleticism in one family is just super cool and so rare.
Yeah, my mom and dad are usually at all my games, so they're up in the stands. And then I know my brothers and sisters are watching from home, wherever they're at. So, texting me after all the games, it's really special. I've been blessed and fortunate with a great family. So
Every game, huh? Texting.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Amazing. Talk about the CVS TikTok.
My sister got me right with that. My sister's one of my agents. So
That's awesome.
Just.
Your teammates were giving you some like in the comments. Is that what?
Nah, they was messing with me for sure.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah, shout out CBS.
Awesome stuff. Koa, hey, congrats on the win.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
your time.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you.
Arizona freshman Koa Peat here on Big 12 Today on Big 12 Radio, watching us on Big 12 Studios from Kansas City. Back here on Big 12 Today on Big 12 Radio, watching us on Big 12 Studios with Ari Temkin on the end. I'm James Westling, and we are joined now by Arizona freshman Braden Burries, who went off against UCF with 21 points, was a plus-minus of 24 in Arizona's impressive win. Post-game, how does it feel to get the win over the Knights and move one more day further?
UCF is a great team, so I just feel like that was a great win for us. Just feel like the most important thing for us is going to be how we bounce back tomorrow and just our recovery.
They've talked like in the past about like something called the freshman wall. If that exists, it doesn't seem like you've hit it. You seem to have gotten stronger as the season's gone on.
Yeah.
Can you take me through that? How does that work?
I kind of went through that at like the beginning of the year. Honestly, like the first few games, I wasn't like the best, and I just had to get experience. Coach brought me in, and he just like talked to me like, this happens regulars. As a freshman, it's gonna happen. You're gonna have bad games. You're not gonna play as good as you want to. And he said the best thing for you is just experience, and that's what he never stopped trusting me and losing faith in me. So I just thank him a lot, and then also the seniors on the team just being there for me, just lifting me up.
Yeah, Tommy was telling us about that, back in January, that like you started the year cold, essentially, shooting the basketball, but your demeanor, your effort and practice never changed. Like, those are things that seniors do, not freshmen. So take us through kind of that adversity at the beginning of the year and how it helped you prepare for what you're doing now.
I'm very, very thankful for it because I feel like if I would have played great like from the beginning of the year, I feel like it would just came easy to me, and I feel like I would have wanted it easy, and I don't want it that way. I feel like me going through that struggle, you know, it helped me just knowing that it's not gonna be easy, and then like most importantly, like even though I'm not playing good, I can always be like a great teammate. You know, I can still like cheer my teammates on, and people that are having great games, be there for them.
Yeah, I mean, and I think the other part to that too is just how incredible it is for an experienced team. You've got a guy like Jaden Bradley, right? He's Player of the Year of the conference, third leading scorer on the team, and especially to play the same position as him. Like, what was that like as you're coming into a situation? You're heavily recruited, obviously a 5-star, big-time talent, coming in with a guy like Bradley who's been here, who has that experience at the same position.
I know some people like like if you got another person coming in highly rated, it's like, oh, you're trying to take my spot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let you do that. He was never like that. He brought me in, welcomed me with open arms. You know, first day I committed, he texted me, said let's do it.
Wow.
And then first day I got on campus, he was there. He was leaving the gym. I was going to the gym. You know, we talked right there, and then ever since then, our relationship's just been going up and better and better.
I mean, and like, I don't know how much have you learned from him. And then the other thing is, I guess, has it helped you in your game playing off the ball? Him playing off the ball? You guys kind of playing off each other that way.
I feel like learn from him, just like picking up on reads. You know, how to guard like the low guards, low fast guards. You know, and then honestly, like me bringing the ball up, him playing off the ball, or him bringing the ball up, me playing off the ball. Like I feel like it's helped both of us, and not only both of us, but the team in whole.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so those are the things that you've learned from Jaden Bradley, but like when you guys are on the floor together, how does he make your life easier, essentially?
Yeah. Honestly, just, he drives, he creates two, just throw it out. You know, he's a smart player, and also he can score it. So like, it's not so much pressure on me because he can score it, Koa can score it, Tobe or Mo can score it. Like, it's like everybody can just go off any given night.
Right.
I mean, is there anybody physically in this league at the position you play that could stop you one-on-one off the dribble?
I mean, I like to say, like, humbly speaking, no. Like confidence.
I mean, you're a truck
just,
downhill, dude. Especially your position.
Yeah, I feel like just like confidence, just putting the work in, though. But like,
yeah.
Obviously sometimes it happens, so just gotta live with it.
Were you this big in high school?
Nah,
like,
I was.
How much weight have you put on? Muscle, I'm saying, since you got to Tucson.
I mean, you could be a defensive end.
In high school, I didn't lift. I didn't start lifting until college. Yeah, I was just doing like push-ups and stuff.
So you've been lifting for like a year? Not even.
Once
basically.
Once I got to Arizona, they started having me lift, and like to like Big 12, you gotta get bigger. So I was like, yeah.
So you didn't lift in high school? Why not?
I don't know. Like, we just didn't. Like, it was just our team.
I mean, that's
We just practiced. We practiced a lot, and then we would just play basketball, like just hooped a lot.
So this time of the year, some teams are just completely worn down. You personally, how are you feeling? Do you feel 100%? Do you feel like you have the strength left to make a deep, NCAA tournament run, and how?
I think for us to make a deep run, we're gonna have to continue to just stay together. Rebound, defend. That's gonna be like the key part for us. And then like you said, just being worn out. Nah, I feel like you only get one chance at this with all of us together because we got seniors that's gonna leave next year, and we're not gonna be able to run it back next year with those seniors. So like, just don't take it for granted. Take one game at a time. Just have fun, and
So
it's a blessing.
with Jaden, he makes your life easier.
Yeah.
Also, you guys just dominate the offensive glass. Like, you had offensive rebounds on almost half of your team misses against UCF. It has to be encouraging to know that, somehow, some way, you're going to get your shots, even with all the depth on this roster because of how many offensive rebounds you guys grab.
Yeah. They do a great job of just offensive rebounding, especially Tobe, Koa, Mo, even Dwayne, and Avon. Like, they just make our lives easier as guards, because if you shoot it, that there's a good chance that we're going to get it back.
So you mentioned, the seniors, you won't be able to run it back next year. Koa Peat just told us that you weren't running it back anyways next year. So
Koa did?
Koa's like, oh yeah, me and Brayden will be in the NBA next year. So I don't know. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know if Koa's going to speak for you, but.
Yeah, nah. I just be taking it one game at a time, honestly. Like, I like just to just enjoy like the journey, like just be where my feet are, and just it's a blessing, honestly.
All right, what's something that fans and viewers of Arizona and the Big 12 need to know about Braden
And also,
Burries?
before you answer that, do you know that Jaden Bradley plays the saxophone?
Really?
Yeah, we asked him the same question. That's what he said.
I could juggle.
You could juggle.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many?
3.
3.
Yeah.
But you can you can't there's people juggle like 4 or 5, right? Like I'm not making that up, right?
Yeah. I could juggle 3.
I can juggle 2. You?
1, barely, maybe a half.
I like to mess around a lot. Like I like to just mess around with my teammates a lot.
Like
Okay.
practical jokes?
Jokes or like we'll be walking, I'll go like this. And look, I just do little things like that and just be like a little kid sometimes.
You've got that childlike energy that you
Yeah.
bring to the table. All right, what's one part of your game that you continue to work on that is kind of like your number one focus this late in the year?
Just continue to be able to get a shooter. Just continue to get shots up, and then just the reads. Coming off ball screens and stuff like that. So that was like the 2 main things, and then my defense.
Awesome stuff. Braden Burries, Arizona
Yeah,
guard,
thank you.
joining us here on Big 12
Thank
today
you.
on Big 12 Radio and on Big 12 Studios.